today, now the 24th day of April 2025. Another day in the history of Sierra Leone. Hey, Papa God. You know, wonderful. Wonderful. Listen to wonderful on a wonderful. Usai NRA, National Revenue Authority, say, well, they don't lock EDSA, then do not force. I tell ya. We say, na EDSA no more. I go be EDSA no more. Then lock EDSA do not. Then lock Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. Then do not. You know, wonderful. Two government institutions locked down by another government institution. Yes. You don't say what they get NRA by the name. NRA say good do. Yes, government they tell NRA say we need money. NRA they say yes, we they try. But na una no they pay. What you not supposed for pay? Then the collector now we hand them. Not to say the collector now we know. Then they collect. Yes, we they pay GST for the lights who they use. Even when they say things wrong in the country, government even can't forgo that GST. Then they still charge we the GST. If we they say electricity there na salon, yeah, we they pay tax. Goods and services tax, it dey per the electricity who they pay for. In case you don't know. SLRSA, it's like say every administration we come, it they do you. Every administration we come. I go. When was that? This month. It's April, eh? Yes, this month. They don't give me quote for renew the license. Oh, go. They don't add 200 leons per the money. Yeah? Like just a week, they don't add 200 leons. Then two institutions, then the kind of, I say EDSA will they pay tax. So why then go collect and we hand? Don't they no hand over? Eh? Okay, not so we own. And the big lejo there. Okay. Hey, NRA. EDSA say they get game plan for una. Then they go pull una meter then. NRA are upset una cupboard clean. Because EDSA, then they play. This one I don't go disgrace EDSA so. I hope say una they pay lights. EDSA. Yes. EDSA una they wink. Okay. EDSA they wink. Oh. Then say they get plan for NRA. When they reach the NRA building, like a NRA they pay lights so. Now the meter then they pull. Yes. And say to Nangin yat. Hey, Papa God. EDSA. The two una for the do. Now una need to do. Una the give lights. Now them barracks they all una they pay. Who they pay una need give lights. Well. Ten. What's una supposed to do? NRA don't show na. NRA don't show na, yeah? Until una no sabi, waiting for do. For click them inside the way, no they pay. Lick them blackout, una say no. Well, we can watch inside it, but quick one. How the 64th independence anniversary get for look like na salon. Status don't pull press release. How the 27th day of April, where salon they celebrate 64 years of independence anniversary. How we get for look like. As we dey mark the 64th anniversary of Sierra Leone independence, where we know they under them pumui there again, the office of the president they announce how we go observe this anniversary through prayers and service them where we go do na mosque and church across the country. Yes, we celebrate mosque and church. We've been supposed to celebrate with lantern, but however, you know how we been come out like. But let they go. For the 64th independence anniversary, the theme deepening national consciousness and national cohesion in a troubled world. Deepening national consciousness. National, it's Sierra Leone. Yeah? And national cohesion in a troubled world. Huh. Now, world una one put on a salon una one put. Okay, salon, they part of the world. Eh? No, is Sierra troubled? Nah, not really. Eh? Sierra Leone. Now, we could not say in a troubled Sierra Leone. We say in a troubled world. But if you look inside the world, salon didi. National consciousness. That's fine. That's fine. Me, I get them. Yes, I get the national consciousness. But the one the way they power, do they have it? The one the way they pay the power. They get national consciousness. Eh? Because if they get national consciousness, 64 years. 64. Something they cry for day like today. We're not supposed to cry for them. If they get national consciousness. Okay, they not get, so now you make now, then forget. Oh, got you. Eh. I don't want that side, eh? But I know be thank you. Stars received through Zelle. If you say Fangi stars, eh? Do the needful. Zelle, Cash App, or waiting, or PayPal. You they listen to YouTube. You be give super thanks. Super thanks. You will get. Yeah? National cohesion. For let we all live as one mama picking them. Everybody get your own bad trick. All man gets in bad trick. Nobody know the way perfect. Yes. Some man, even inside that bad trick, they is like if say na imperfection that one day. Yes. Some people in a small thing they irritate them. So you na bad trick. But we all for Fenway for live together. National cohesion. You can support the party you have for support. That's fine. You can believe what you want for belief pa. That's fine. But brother, sister, we all supposed for live as one mama pikin. Wetin do? Because na mama salon. Nai. Mama salon. So why we for the fete? Look like the other day now. What will they deal with waiting Richard Contest say? Because somebody, they another party. He said then kill the person. No, that's not a national cohesion. Not a national cohesion that one day. Not at all. So this 64 years of anniversary, national cohesion, national consciousness. Me go add say national awareness. Yes. Princess Eddie, you don't tell. Wait till lost you so. I lost the answer again. No. If you need to look for me trouble. Let's continue. Deepening national consciousness and national cohesion in a troubled world. It a call on the nation for unite and reflect and tell thank you, gratitude, appreciate. Well, I part say go now. Then I need life safe. Because the kind of way thing tranga, yes, na the right thing for appreciate. Because they say once you get life, you get hope. Because no one knows tomorrow. Even though you don't know tomorrow, but you today, now they determine you tomorrow. We do understand we say, Hopefully. You today, now they determine you tomorrow. You don't know tomorrow. That's true. Then say, how you make your bed, now so you lay down day. So even when the government they tell you say we're 64, we for reflect, we for unite, and we forget gratitude. Gratitude. Salon. Gratitude. Salon. Talk to people where they do business right now in Salon, ba. Talk to them. Then they know they deter you. I just want to let you know that. Then they know they deter you. But talk to them. The hurdles and challenges, big, wide. By the end of the day, we can always say, well, I tell God thank you. Because even me, you remember last year by now, I did saloon. Remember, yeah? Last year by now, I did saloon. I did it. Now the farm. Forget things going. This year, I know did it. Yeah. Enough on himself waiting the gun. For do business and salon, you know did it? How than the car inside? Well, okay. On Friday, the 25th of April, tomorrow, 2025, government say Muslim them across Sierra Leone, now the one whole country, where una go na mosque, una forget special prayer for mark this significant day, say Salon. They can 64. same way so, Sunday, the 27th day of April 2025, Christian them for do the same thing we then go na church. All ministers, deputy ministers, heads of departments and agencies, as well as other government officials them, State House say by force, mandated by force. Is somebody hearing me? By force mandated. You for either go to church or you go to mosque. No go. They play. As you see next cabinet reshuffle can, you dey go. I don't can catch you. State House say by force, una for go na church, una for go na mosque. I like you don't say you no go church, you no go mosque. The 25th and the 27th. Well, una can go all two. Well, I in that two. Uda di pa? Okay. The pa you no say can go all two. So now all two you get for do. Oh, by force so. The joint act of prayer and remembrance, they underscore with unity and shared commitment to national progress. So wait, if State House not say by force for go church and mosque, una no go. But if na campaign say una go. Sheikh Umar say the country no need prayer. Let the government focus for fix the country economy. And say gratitude for go tell thank you. President Bio go deliver the Independence Day address to the nation Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. Sunday, 7 o'clock morning, President Bio go deliver the Independence Day message. And that address day, then go broadcast them throughout the day. Throughout the day, we go provide opportunity for all man by force. You go here and you go align with the vision and the aspiration of the developments where they happen at the country. Ashim left. Ashim say, okay, what about the one who not to Christian, who not to Muslim? We not cater for them. But still, they can do on their own way. Yes. They can do on their own way. It left to them. The office of the president, they encourage all Salon people for join their moments of solemn commemoration. Solemn? Soriat commemoration. Solemn. So not so glady commemoration. Aye? As we dey honor the spirit of independence, we dey celebrate. Okay, for honor the spirit of independence, we for do am solemnly. Like we dey make soriat, and so we for do am, we dey honor the spirit. Then you dey also celebrate the nation in journey. So how they celebrate glady way. Then we dey renew with shared dedication to peace and prosperity. I know say tomorrow the Muslim them. The Southside president bill get for go pray. I didn't go to go outside and for go. You know they go outside you come out, you go na your tongue. Wait. Tomorrow the holiday go don't begin? No. The holiday not go begin yet. Eh? But still, he go finally go outside come out. Go pray there. Or the one they are Christian, you don't get excuse because you don't get Saturday, Sunday. Outside you come out go na that church there. That village where you come out. Go pray there. Eh? Go pray there. Okay. But wait too. Sunday back president be okay for go back na church. Osamu. Okay, forget. VP Jule. Hi. Forget. Let all man go outside come out. I don't have to go pray. Outside come out. Go pray di. But wait. So now Sunday all the celebration they done. Status not pull that here to for if Monday na holiday. Okay. Monday not holiday. When they say commemoration. Okay, this are the commemoration yun. Now na pull so. Why make una wait last minute? I saw this last time back. But okay, Easter Monday we're not in holiday, so if una wait safety the Thursday, today Thursday. Now that is responsible for pulling in a status. Or they not decided if they want to give you holiday on Monday. Eh? So wait, now would I go by the Pope in Benin? Would I go? Would not send nobody? Aye? Ha. So not send possible for go by the Pope in Benin. Alright. Well, I know the. Princess said the same way with the lantern. Ah, I in a history now. A history. That lantern in a history. IMF tell we say revenue collection we for take and make serious business in the country. We fail. We be don't do that in here. Eh? We fail. When I say now Samu na den sen. Okay. We fail, so IMF not be glad with we. We get from April ending now this so to June for fix things them up. Usai we fail. IMF tell we say. I don't know why people like it. Now repeat. That for let you understand fine. Frankama, you own problem. You serious past salon problem. Yeah, you know YouTube Frankama. You problem serious past salon problem. So I push corner so. If I knock you look back. Now government say IMF no worry. Oui. Who they make her? Now government turn to NRA. NRA do the needful. NRA pull press release. Ukanaya, we deal with them. They tell you say then go lock the months. Now maybe they provoke the NRA. You don't see any the month NRA don't lock. NRA say if you owe, they can even stop you for go saloon. And not for commodity. Yes. So that provoking NRA say we they ready for start business. Now government institution and then they begin with. Let me read them. NRA temporarily, not forever, but now for let EDSA and SLRSA let them wake up. They don't seal off EDSA and SLRSA because of compliance issues. Compliance issues. As part of a continuous enforcement drive for strengthening revenue compliance across public institutions. Okay. Public institutions are the begin with. The National Revenue Authority, today, the 24th day of April, temporarily don't lock the months of 2 government entities them. Let them know say we know they play. 1, EDSA, when are the Electricity Distribution and Supply Authority with Sierra Leone Road Safety Authority. We don't lock them to months them. This enforcement action we do am na electricity building a Freetown. Where na inside the EDSA day. We do am back na SLRSA. Na de we do am. SLRSA say la tell na say Then no bother in case una no know. Yeah? SLRSA them don't release their wings small. And the driver's license no more. They want to forget driver's license and think say they still na headquarter then they do am. But for license to car for do waiting SLRSA then they do other side and the other branches there now. So when official SLRSA go lost money, yeah, they go lost small, but the one they won't understand, they know say for go get them. But let it go. This enforcement action we do am na then to place them where it is in line with NRA then statutory mandate for recover outstanding tax obligation. Outstanding tax obligation. It is on the record. Say EDSA or government 328 million. Yeah. Agbagbagwe kinjimi open. If napa all Leone na 328 billion. Na EDSA or government. I tell you just not say, oh, they pay for lights. Oh, they pay for lights. Eh? Ha. Who they pay tax? We they pay tax. GST they pay lights. EDSA the collector na we an. They know they pay. I want let them they go down for small, yeah? EDSA collect tax now we earn. They not pay government. So where they pay for lights, where then they collect now we earn the money. Now all then they go put now the consolidated fund. Eh? Because all time, government they tell you say, oh, now then they subsidize, now then they full up the money, now then they put, now then they this. This just showing now say, if we not collect the tax, we don't pay government. The one we not to the one for give the government, so now the one for go pay. It's a problem. Even by the MCC, EDSA need reform. Because they say EDSA need make money. But then they collect na win. Then they collect. EDSA they suck it now say e. But na come on before we. Government self don't owe we. I want una square balance. Una square balance ba. Yes, government self owe EDSA. Let no go for let just take the barracks them. Let take you building. Yes, then the supply lights they know. But they know they pay. I don't know if na the accountant na you know sabi do the accounting proper. Same if you can to water guma. But it's I say they don't hang bars for NRA. The kind bars where it's a hang for NRA. And so then they reach in at the meter and in the pool. In Tuna na do motu na kalok. Option na no it's a because Tonangi na yat. But now they go. 328,396,305 loans 3 cents. Now EDSA owe the government. Imagine that. Imagine this the money we then collect. Paolo when they say COVID-19 this and that, then still be they take tax now we earn by the lights. Government first and they forgo nothing for the ordinary citizen. But them big corporation there, then go they give them, hey, let them count. Oh, hey, we'll give them tax break, we'll give them this break. But with the ordinary citizen, nothing. It's a misuna. Because if I don't know, we don't left give yourself at least. But no, I make EDSA pack compound. As for SLRSA, they 15,336,611 loans 76 cents. Per the old money, now 15 billion. Tax where they don't take now, we and they go pay. Not to trust. They don't take her. They take her now, we and. How much for just collect her now, we and you go put outside for put her, you go give NRA the money. What's in the problem per government institution, they ba? What's in the problem per government institution? You na middleman for collect that money dey. Na middleman. Yes. Una they act as the middleman between we the consumer and the government. You pull your own comot, you give government your own. But no, let's be serious for once, yeah? How we go allow the money to accumulate like that? Now quarterly then can pay? How then can pay the money? Now monthly? Now every 6 months? How? How we left the money say it reach so? Say audit reports go they pick. How? Because the system is broken. But if the system... Okay. Now the broken system. Because if the system not go, what that man tell him for can collect the knockout, una go do something like nothing yan. But it's just business as usual. As the past administration, as the present administration, and not for the future administration. Now business as usual. Same people away be they work today and then they work now. As all people there. Look out to young people them. Ah well. What's in the difference? They say also take out and they eat. But government not serious for collecting on. But today, money done na meter. Pop! It off. You buy? Well, like that. Now, 500 leons for 100 units. First time, 500 leons. Yeah, 500 leons for 100 units. What be this alone? I have to say, if lights they find one weekly, I can't look and now say, oh, forget it, yeah. Now they use me from God to man. SLRSA. Trade. That be 500,000, 500 leons. Now they pay for renew. All thing, 500 leons. Inside that 500 leons, the insurance did it. And the renewal did it. Hey now. 2,500. 2,500 for renew. Then a car. If you're an SUV, 2,750. In fact, now it don't go 3,000 for SUV. 3,000 I just renew. And everything they privatize the SLRSA. Everything. Look at the road. And say that then the road safety authority. Mary Musa say with all the noise and the cause of the media, no institution not effective in the country. Instead, then they talk about big things there about them failed government. I believe say EDSA failed for pay tax because the same government owe them boku money. Well, we go see that EDSA they go pull you a matspa. If EDSA put all the money in the revenue by the consolidated fund account, how comes they still owe government? Who are they in charge of the one pot account? Batonga they ask. Something is not right. But wait. NRA, where EDSA they collect on behalf of NRA, Batonga. This money where EDSA owe. Now the tax they take now with some other them. Then they collect the tax on behalf of NRA. So why NRA for left the money to accumulate to that amount that EDSA earn? How they feel to say EDSA go able to pay? EDSA for pay for the lights for so that they take money now and they no able. Okay. Yeah. In accordance with standard enforcement protocol, the staff and management of both EDSA and SLRSA will make let them come out snado na the building. We pull all come out snado na the offices them. And we lock the office them until then come make we get an understanding on the compliance matter. So now Oscar understanding. Then they go make payment plan. Now payment plan they want with EDSA. Who side the money go first? Now the consolidated fund the mistake put on and not be give NRA. Hi. Salon. Land that we love. Hey, Salon special. Oh, special. But I know be say, then they look for sign a memorandum of understanding. But Tonga, thank you for the stars through Cash App. They are sign MOU. But these guys collected money though. Wow. SEC. FBK, Kama, Benkefala. Ale Sidon Yanda. Yes, Sidon front. Sidon front. Yeah, thank you. But wait too. I mean, say they do lifestyle audits. With all the money where not they show up on our government side. You know they check the offices, say how man and they leave. How much hostess some man they bill. But tonga what you smell so. I smell them. But tonga say, why making get this feeling say now stage then they set for go after private? Of course. Of course. Then begin with the young. Say, let we start with we own force. If you so don't knock the EDSA and SLRSA, all they come for them private company now, nobody no go talk nothing. Mustafa Kone left. Mustafa Kone say, EDSA big man and they put Osusu with the money. Listen this. NRA they emphasize say the action there not to say na punitive action. Not to say they look you and say you now you they go after. Yeah? But now necessary steps for promote transparency. Transparency. Una no EDSA. Una no EDSA. EDSA if NRA una if una no go hot the light una pull them meter tomorrow. If you be say NRA una if una no go pull the meter. Una for take one step further. Pull the meter. I don't understand, safe. Transparency, accountability, and the responsible management of public revenue. Mustafa Kone? Oh, see. Yes, Mustafa Kone, thank you. Received. Stars received through Zelle. Thank you, sir. The authority remains open to engagement. Listen with all institutions. So you will not say you owe NRA. They say they open before they can lock you the mouth. Because then they encourage swift resolution through dialogue and cooperation. Okay, if una they encourage swift resolution through dialogue and cooperation, did you guys try to engage EDSA and SLRSA, or una get something like a big official na wan go after, say below come for the Air Force. State House they pay. State House they do business. Where EDSA saying a State House you meet and then they go pool. Because State House owe them. They didn't catch you na day. The guy they don't fit for una force not to una born day. Now go riba. It look like say 2025 not to find here for EDSA. 2025 not correct for EDSA. EDSA they repa total water all corner. Any fire na EDSA. Then flip. NRA can lock EDSA do mot. In some areas, people are even afraid now for use EDSA lights. Yeah. Some man say we want go sleep, it turn all thing off. It turn all thing off. EDSA. Una name. Ha. Who's one be better ba? NPA or EDSA? Who's one bad off? Eh? Today na be NPA. Not pass advantage. Yes. National Power Authority. They don't know. Long back then Electricity Distribution Supply Agency. And then break it down and get EGTC. You get the transmission generation. Ha! And just confirm we are man in the EDSA. Every promise we they make for transition from NPA to EDSA failed in all aspects. They say, oh, we get money now, we meter. Lights not gonna be of a problem. They lied. They say people and they thief lights. I make them count that new prepaid system. Even after that, they say people and still the thief light. They lied. They say people and they use lights, they not pay. I make we come with that one day. Government institution then, and now then the tower say for give them prepaid meter. They lied. Everything, if we go through all things with them, we tell we say, let them come on NPA, let them come EGTC and EDSA. Now lie. They don't fulfill nothing. In fact, this one exposed them now. Because if na first day, then for just the lights, people they use the lights, they not pay. Yes, use lights, not pay. That's why it be the force. Now, na thief lights. Me I need thief. I dey pay. I need thief lights. Yeah? But una na the reason where they make people in thief lights. Am I condoning thief light? No. Everything gets well. You don't know. Now the swear I make people that they thief light. The swear una they get that from we. Where they pay. Una take money for go give NRA una not give. Eh? Na di tonangiso. Na I make una dey usa una dey like today. As for SLRSA, it's like every year or every other year, then they change director. Why? Money dey. Money dey. Yes. Every all a scandal. Anybody will go SLRSA scandal. You see SLRSA. You see maritime administration of fisheries. Then two places then they. all time scandal. Because money dey. Now fix. These are something that bring money every time. You get for buy light. You get for buy light. You get for motoka dem Bokuna road. You get for lighting you motoka. You get for lighting. Them people here, EDSA, SLRSA. I don't know stand here for which Guma. Yeah. Guma ain't afraid God the other time. They say then they serve 90% of the houses in free. Like for just slap them be right in front of them face when they talk that all day. Just give them bye. What a violence so? A wake up call. Say then they serve 90% of the houses in Freetown and then they give them clean drinking water outside. They're not afraid. NRA but una try reach Guma. For that talk they will then talk una go lock there. Because I know say them safe. But how much people they safe? I say EDSA go collect past Guma. As I can always say, the problem na Sierra Leone. The problem is a problem. Right now, don't forget to say IMF they can June. Government don't promise them. So that promise day. Now in government, but now back talk na NRA give government so. You don't know? Back talk na NRA give government. So now they can waiting. Now they own safe. Una they collect the people their money. Una know they put outside una safe for put exactly na NRA do government so. EDSA is a government institution. So we government the Allah. Woyo. They say bona una left people there. Well if na lie, let us show una the glass. That glass, that EDSA. EDSA SLRSA and the glass where NRA use for show papa government. Let them wake up. Alright. Who's friend, welcome, sir. What you get for we?
Yeah, thank you very much, Prepaid, for talking through. This area of tax collection and NRA, the revenue, when they try for raise and regarding the institutions and corporation and even the individuals. But here is a challenge where the CCNRA don't they face. The way and revenue they can inside and how then they project them towards the government in coffer. But here now one way forget revenue actually, but point where government we don't feel is how then we able for get alternate areas or source of revenue. But because the alternate source of revenue and the revenue where they can, would they see they go towards development growth, we will say, well, this is money would they make out of what you invest. You find out say there is a pressure in the taxation. And the tax now you get a level where they say. Because sometimes the more you get the tax up, you can see they reach a point when like a zero. But what's at that 0 point, you see say they increase the tax. But when you increase the tax, remember now the way the money, the economy they get in growth, how money they circulate. But it all comes down to how the policy of government we don't put, how the money that they manage, when they say fiscal policy, and then how the bank we don't able for manage, for control the currency value, how the currency will circulate. So, but with the institution, they are all, we say, the one they try for collect, they give to government. And then we see the one where they say, well, how they control, how the banks and the other people and they work with the money. So the bank back get your faults there. But not to say we had the fault directly say that they know they make revenue can, but now the way they said they disburse and manage the couple. So all the factors there, it affect the government economy. So wherever the economy they go, it always get a flop one side. And now the system now say the revenue they come, but they want for push and project. And there are many factors there now. We want the one the way now because of the alliance then we don't go take and we do not partners them and conditionality then where they put the conditions in as so if for do, na so if for do, so that you say go get, so that the money will able for go before. And we see the development partners and who say they can't give una aid, so side they own main bodies and they seize them areas. So government obviously go get forget a pressure whatever they put for NRA. And then when they put that target day before even the IMF, they can't give them that extended loan. Now through the help of NRA, they were able to project some money, cover up some areas, say, well, we'll get couple with the and we will for maintain the revenue when they come up. It's either with the EDSA, because they deal with the EDSA, because then they take some money towards paying. Not to the money directly, but from that NRA money back, then they pay some money towards EDSA, then area would they need for pay. So it can't be saying a kind of a turnover wherein they say, well, don't they give enough help on pay debt. Well, according to this, now this one for those, it don't become like a double sword issue, where in the cut one side, and then the other side for Amen are cut to the cut again. So if you cut both sides there now, in terms of say you get revenue inside the side and we look when a blunt end we for use for attend to, because some of them here are blunt end. You look at the blunt end are not to that area where they see now are the rush for good do this now system will get for being in place. And look at the system who NRA they cry for, they see not get automated system. And the automated system will not work it because then they try to work with the bank at the same time because the bank don't promise from what the woman tell we. You see, the bank don't promise and say if they're able to incorporate the people and for use this new switch system so that they go able for the pay. So we money can go can directly into the cover where they come into the revenue of the government side is secure and then from there is secure back through the government go able for disbursal. The government in disbursement, for say, you go use our sign around the questionable. But the revenue side, how they say go one correct time, you don't, the woman don't they cry, say, they need a system there. There is a lack in the system. And there are many loopholes, even up to that area that the water key system, with and the pay taxes and other things. They say the chain work, it disturb the way where the revenue they come. Because before the money they come at the hand, you get different stages the way they pass. And during this stage, that they decide the man, the grab, one will go grab, you go open account, or we don't see that one day, or the one who been the previous, you say, well, look, divert the funds there for other things. So that somebody will just can't pay to me with an account thinking that I'm not the government union. So all these areas are areas where the NRA they complain. So even they get into and they tell the government, and at the same time, the government will not put on the table, say, I didn't hear when we target. And NRA now we able to, and at this will project for loan I get, and at this we expect say when we able for don't get. Because there was a time again at Parliament, the public account say, well, now this una before don't get, why una collection not reach this side? And the usual collection, it only reach with what in the demand they need. And then they also get the other collection where they not collect it. So based on which they not collect it, they say this will project if I will bring this to the art. So you see, say they become a rampage, say, well, we'll get for the goodies, we'll get for collect here, anybody who want to make a show, you get for begin to pay, or you want to do this program, you get for pay. So there are things that will begin to add inside the expansion of how the collection go day. With the old one, they will pay it and get a target day. With the new system, we don't bring, we they expect, say, if we now go do this, now this tax we now go pay. These are all areas where it's a big challenge within the face. And the government side, they try for say, one for let get good name to us. And especially the kind of talks in June, they come. Now they don't go forecast from them, for them, they don't go forecast, say, well, like this, forecast we expect it will be because of all this system where they go at the wall, the political will fit within the fit in terms of other people and they get their own tariff and their own tax system. So before that tax they reflect on we una self una get for they adjust some things there. But there has been warnings what the government beyond they get from outside areas in terms of getting couple for can develop. Say that this una will try put in place. So if these structures una own policy them and then inside the policy they put them, but the policy they put, then now they get areas that will structures and they work for the policy them go work. So if the NRA no get that system for collect the copper, we go transparency, NRA don't collect this amount. Because even up to now, we don't even know what in the state say whether NRA they actually get an evidence for sure the exact amount when they pull now in the count to the government. We don't know because there are many areas that wouldn't be done. They lack for let them go control the couple. Who for get as a tax as the count is now one, now we expect you will get that 1% the day. But if now 10, we need all what you they get now 7. And then the other 3, we are not able to realize now because of the system we are not still get in place of payment for let go account say we don't pay and how we go be monitored, then you go see system in the labs like institutions like the one the EDSA. And EDSA, the management of the corporate, they don't get many issues. They don't they get started and they call them in parliament. They don't they get started, they don't want them, we don't target say there was money, wouldn't they take, then they give to the time when they give money to Rotary. Why they give money to Rotary? And how very yeah, they back with them call and say they get deficit. In other words, they short in money, they're able to pay towards the mail. So, but if you know the gap, they go give donation. And then the donation from that time, they will act this they can at parliament, the public account committee acts them. No pursuance, nothing, no kind of investigation, just left. So you see there are areas of lapse, well, that means NRA on its own, just sideway, then they feel say, well, we'll get extra money. Let's do this type of disbursement to other people. Let me know, let's give them, let's get a good gesture to Rotary. So when I guess for the put boundaries, say, when are capable for the give help to them wire or waiting at the law behind this. For say, when they fulfill waiting, the property right, or now because of when they pay for rent, but now because of a kind gesture. So all these parameters they of course say, well, una the EDSA who sent the collect copper from them wire, una again forget an automated system. Who go account say una get them copper there, the copper don't come, it don't see the amount, and I then tell now this equal for una get for pay. We see chief minister office and other areas where we say, oh, now mismanagement again, they not pay, they don't tax way for pay, but all the one they not come to show. So the NRA say, well, this is the area we're able to walk in through. The area we don't get for able to walk into, they say, well, let's just go to these institutions directly and work. Because if we go do one, and right now everything we're a national issue, they only pay attention, say, well, NRA, they can collect tax, and we don't get into that. So if we go through that method, nobody know what blame we because government and we don't tell you for do this. So if they self call we, no way will say that job of not right would they do. So it's a matter of how this taxation therefore equal with waiting the need for let them will expand. But if not, you will still get this pressure wherein then will still be pressed on. Because with this, they might cease, then see well, find a way for do. Because if the EDSA not work, there might be a problem for certain things. If I don't go do the job, this will be affected. But right now, we get challenge of the energy. So how we're able to do this? So it's a matter of we get challenge of energy distribution, how the energy will sustain, then get the challenge, how then we try get copper, and the system that will help them for let the system of the light will sustain, then they cooperate with their own copper collection. So it becomes like kind of not to irony like but something where you begin to doubt is a double game they play between again the government and towards the revenue collection. But it's a matter of how they get for the collect money and restrain them. So let the government be able to forget ring fence around and say who collect this because even the 5%. Now recently we already we pronounce it. Apart from their own revenue they collect from the other tax here, the one who that couple did they pull finally in about 7 point something billion. But I suspect in Leone in the try for call. See now that 5% not equal between that time when they announce to the point where the announcer went about 2 months ago. So in the final that revenue they well now the target and the back will need for collect, but still you know they reach for let it will work with voting government needs for do. And if you know they work voting government needs for do, the question here is what about the funds then who will have been they get as a government, how will they direct them to growth? So that I go able for fence side, if not the electricity, we no go have up them with the give more. We will only get say IMF still not subsidize, but we'll make sure say we pay the debt winner for the energy sustainance. If na green, if na one winner sustain, one winner good energy will they produce. So you the count between paying now with the revenue money towards EDSA begin to like will not they still pay CLSG don't cut down, now they blame say they get problem. So we decided when a power, car power, that the payments, they go well. So these are all around the areas very well. The revenue highly circulate. And how will they loot? How will they project for say growth go come? So it's always going to be a fault wherein the man or the layman then get for suffer on the market of anything when the final effect because with them if electricity goes up then we see a lot of get solar power because most of them they depend on that solar system or a lot of put generator on say one a main important place but when it comes to the final consumer now you get for struggle with waiting extra get for can press on back when they open the window back see well a lot begin to go lock side them so it's a matter of double effect SLR, road transport back, they get their own revenue and they collect, you see them back and they cancel them. But the road transport again are the same thing because they say they get side when they collect taxation for them going for pay. So it's a matter of that chain work of tax collection and revenue areas and how we are able to sustain them, make infrastructure then they well, the one they wouldn't did and try select and try work. Because when they get them, when they shoot, when the national shoot, everybody will see well, we able for link to. Let we get how we get access for let we get we will the couple with the show. If you can't self and report auditing, it's very easy. But if all those things are not there, and at the moment are just physical, we would do and so when I come out, when I go tell us if I not pay, and physical we then get for can they get for can physically in the bank for can pay, and how that bank they get for collect that couple and show unto the government. But when NRA go finally collect, see we don't get revenue. So these are the areas in central bank go collect, and when central bank can, they say they wait for them go see well that couple back, it go as part of a GDP, so that we're able for based up with waiting we get. Let the inflation will get for go down. But the inflation will go down in terms of the figures that with the bank, IMF and other figures they show, we will for manipulate. But when it comes to the one we go reflect on the price where the man go in the market, that's how they will be able for control it. So these are the things we say the government they face in a double-sided way. But all with the action in that system, we NRA get for change. Now it will help them in transparency. Because all them even when they collect, so still not they know. And which are not collect, so not they know. Which they collect will not come to the government to still not they know because there is no transparency. But we hope the government will be able to shoot their own way in terms of the policy when they put and the method that when they put them policy. Let the policy get something for hold on for stand strong. But we pray for a better nation of how revenue will be sustainable in that country. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're most welcome, yes, sir.
Well, for say thanks to Usfriend for your contribution today. Welcome on board, Alpha. What you get on this one, sir?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me and big thank you to Usfriend. Please, sir, do I sound audibly?
Definitely, sir.
Okay, I keep asking because sometimes I can just come over with the phone. I think for me, on take now, first of all, a very good example, NRA don't begin sets. I may just watch one comic, something with one of them alone blogger that's post. They say SLRA arrest MPA. So when they go inside, MPA be the drive motor car, we not get license, we not get insurance. So the MPA, SLRA man, they take the MPA motor car, carry and go inside, SLRA then compound. When MPA they reach inside, they find out say SLRA they say they connect illegal meter, then they use the light without. So that's similar thing they can be say. Beyond when this guy they do that thing there, that comic business, the reality with the see so. But to be honest enough, if NPA or if EDSA ready for ensure say they collect money, trust me, they go pull pull money. Tell they say they go they ask. Look at the barracks number alone. See how much police barracks day, military barracks day. They go pull money. Who say go surprise? Come on, they go na them government ministries, agency, then they just rebuilding alone. How much money they for the pull at their side and but they see don't they really they suppress the poor and them when they pay for the lights, the meter, they don't get the lights. Then to inside the losses they run at loss, this and that. Then no side the money then they. You see, whereas NRA would no side the money they no longer go lock outside the one for lock. So if EDSA say one for pull the money, ready no now. All government institutions will hold them. una go give you money. If not to that, una cut to the meter. Cut the meter then commodity. Because they do the same thing to poor one them. When make them go there, wait till them call. At the end of the day, in fact, me for all government institutions, I prepaid meter them for don't give themselves. So when you not put top up, you know you get light. Or even them barrick there. But then say for don't do them. Because it's too much. The poor people they pay their money, lights not a day. Don't know whether they pay the money and then they get lights constant. What's in do? At the end of the day, they complain, this, that, and the EDSA they run at loss. Let them say it up like NRA don't sit up so. Let them say, no waiting, this enough is enough. I see NRA don't start and we so they continue to other people then. Because it's too much in the country. Within the government agencies them, go to Guma Valley, now the same thing. People they pay their monthly dues, they waiting and call, then they get water. But the government institution there, then they use water like what they call not in a commodity. So sometimes let them be realistic to themselves, then they see results. Other than they continue for suppress the poor people then. I think for me, it's a really good venture. In fact, NRA una do not only SLRSA, EDSA. Una where is una institution and they una go see if the money they come out. Una they add tax for people them, una they left the money that the government they hand them back. And meanwhile, money where government they pay and put aside for anything they did. It's not done. People they continue for suffer every day in that country at the expense of the same government. Government are this just the same record and the sets. So I feel say all institutions when they collect money, let them set this example where NRA don't set to. Believe me, all the money they begin come out. Because the government institution they pay their money there. They're not going to stress too much. But again, the other big question where all man go they ask, who side the money go? Yes, who side EDSA then get this money go? Now let them tell we that. Because you know all car power ship, boku money, you know not they pay car power ship. But then how will the money back when people they don't pay, they go like that? Somebody need for explain something. Not only for lock the office that the thing, but somebody's for need in fact somebody for lost his job. Because this thing is becoming too much. Every time when they catch the EDSA, the losses, the losses. And the thing they know why. So I think say for me, not only like all government institutions, now this would expect say, oh God, but this thing Boku trip today. Which make I say Boku, I don't hear even ACC for they do, for they make recommendation. Any institution which they call una put fire, let them able for collect the resources them. Not just so. People they don't suffer too much in that country. Now independence today, the waiting them also. One of the basic needs that has never been addressed in that country. 64 years. One basic needs. One. Water, lights, road. One not settled forever. They will say, wait, win our country, win our sovereign states. Sovereign states now, all the census now not able for make so. You know, sometimes when you follow the things the way they go on, you have to pull, bro. You have to pull. These same people are now left the way to even them minister them back. Let them check there. They host them. Almost then they pay like speed. I say EDSA, if EDSA ready, if they're ready for collect their money, go bossly. Then go pull all their money where they say that they lost all that they losses, then they pull all their money they need. All the minister they will not cut their lights, they will not pay. Now not begin to go call president, say wait till them call. No. This thing, not your president beer you talk this way. Now they say for puts the shoulder to the wheel and just say they're able for enhance their resources. Other than that, government in where they don't know them go. Otherwise we will come. That's if then they go. If they continue there, that's what this thing go left. But if they don't like where now you don't take this venture so, me I feel say let we support any agency where they collect money, that then government institution they need their hand. It will able for reduce the burden on the people them. Other than that, are just the same thing, sir. Thank you very seriously, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yeah. EDSA. Una name the play. Una self get power for make other ministries the name play. No, eh? I turn and give them boo. Eh. Wait till now they will stem for. No, 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 how for do, huh? Na color show na. Na go handle them fine. Let them self your name play. I make up they ask FBK just now. Say, waiting really they go on. Because if the money na mistake put on na the one pot let we know. Say, oh, a mistake put on the money they. Na see they know they see. But, I'll out Mr. Williams.
Hello?
Williams,
Yes, sir.
how are you, sir?
Fine.
What you get for we for this one?
People,
Yes, sir.
I go far. I short one no more.
Okay.
You see what reckless attitude. You see a reckless attitude there. You see a reckless attitude they be. Now recklessness, reckless. When we say this government, this president government, they spend the money reckless way. Mind this, reckless. All institutions are reckless people. Reckless, reckless. The government was set by example. Who's like, where they pay tax? Where they pay? Proper. All the government institutions, including the state house, where they pay? No way. Go on in government, then government quarters. Go there, then government quarters. All of the pay. They were for set by example. You see, recklessness. Reckless. Who talks to the government? They spend the money in reckless way. What is this? Reckless way. Now this way, that minister go na 91 points, almost 91.8 or what they call. When you go there, when that lady the access, not to close another on the budget, not the pressure this. Not the pressure this. When tax not the pay, who's for pay. Not the pressure this. There's no such pressure there. Not this. Not sure also. Not the pressure that we did at the budget so. We IMF when they fail to meet up the demand to IMF. Now this simple way. Now we see so reckless way. Now this. Who tells the government they spend the money reckless way? Now this. Now this also. You see, reckless way. What a shame. What a shame. What you do? Here go, here come. What a shame. They know what they do. They know. Let me so we see once people could build in the bill now, all money bill of the sky. Go now, make you see building the flourish. Go down there to see that we see building the bill, now the bill of the sky. Remember, that money do already in the bill of the sky, so that way in the bill is of the sky, so that's where money they only take for bill of the sky. One day, they go pay the price for it. One day they go pay the price because that's where money you take bill of the sky, so now the way this way, now the way this way they take the money, they bill of the sky, oh it's go, coincidentally. All this guy, and the bill 50 fatter. One man they show off for bill. Now the way this. That's where money when they take for bill. So now this, the people that want to pay tax with the honest labor. Look at it. Then they take out, go build. That money they want to swear money. na swear money. Swear money, ake. Occasion one find. Ake most occasion one find. All that we know in the news. All swear. Let me say, what's it swear? Occasion. Man, they go be up the sky. You don't get road. For good use. You don't get water. For good. You don't get electricity. For good. Go to swear, man. Not to swear person. Where they go build place. If they go build one place, you don't build back. Forget water. You water for good use. You don't think water. Water is not think for good. Electricity. Now the beauty. You don't think about the whole force for make. You don't think about that one. You don't have to go show off. What if I swear building, swear money in it? Nine. You go to swear money, they will not make up for say, hey, no, make this go first. The whole thing to make for bills. Now swear money, they want to take for bills. And then because people they tell me say you see building where we don't deal at travel. You see where the bill. Tell man the bill up the sky up. I'm not impressed. You know, so all that cheap money. All that cheap money. All that cheap money. Swear money. Swear. People know before we they work hard and pay their tax with the hard labor. Don't want to go to the thief out. All this not thief. They go thief and they go bill us. All that swear money. God go pay them. God go pay them. All that swear. You know, down there I go talk.
Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Pa Williams talk more. All right. We done for today. But if you get something for talk, I'll give you 1 minute. If you want add for this. You get something for add? Or don't do well? But seriously, let's wait for the coming days. We'll wait for the coming days. Let's see who in the month NRA get for go knock back. Because obviously, we know say they get for knock the month. They get. This the one in short. Now I make at the end of waiting and say, they say then the month open for other institution or all institution made them come. But me, I still blame NRA. Because if somebody they collect money on una behalf, una left and say the money accumulate, I accumulate. Hey. Now just say no be part of the system. Yeah? Now stuff not be they take back though. See, Brano, you how much I don't collect? But give me my own. We audit report come on ala no more nothing come on BND. Yes. But they need for show side and spend this money. They need for show. And going further. For luck the remote na one, but after going further. As they collect, so let them give you now na own. And then give you now. Now they outstanding now na they settle. As if they say them be put inside consolidated though. All them be put. Consolidated first, money they do for her. That one pot day. That one day they swell her. Money they do for am. So if they then put an NRA, una don't forget. Una forget. You think to say light business get for solve just on us alone? Yeah? No, seriously though. You feel say light business you get for solve just on the country? Where the institution we responsible? Eh? The institution we responsible not able to account for over 328, if not all money, billion. New money, million. They're not able to account for her. But all 10 of they say we need to pay. And say we need to pay. Triple A, my question is that which institution get right or power for shut down government institution? When I know you don't do as well. That's why they don't lock the mouth. But I can't say Triple A, if an institution refuses to pay tax to NRA, can anti-corruption come in to collect or investigate the matter? Wait, not to Mohammed. Not to say NRA refuse, now then they collect on behalf of NRA. I go collect on my behalf, you know, can give me the money. Yeah, now on behalf of NRA, then they collect. Oh, buy light, GST the inside it. Then suppose at the end, then pull NRA, then on GST, then go give the NRA the money. But my check is why NRA left until it reached 328 million. Well, if na all money na billion than they. Let them check here na good. Somebody be the collect. Understanding be there between people. Or pass if na NRA be the neglect. Pass if na NRA be the neglect their own mandate until IMF tawapa there now. But government, then government turn to NRA, then NRA say Igbo government now na the same one back with the pull the money. Government say out, NRA say well, wait till they show you. And then go na EDSA then go locker. Mama can say well, who side the money go? Well, na they own. Na EDSA get for explain who side the money go. Eh? Where was I left? Okay. Tell me, I say EDSA don't put the money in the one pot. NRA back all they put in one pot. So they all are the one pot they put. Now no my EDSA NRA no able fend their own money where EDSA put for the inside the one pot. They don't turn the soup all. And say they don't see the kanda. Because EDSA say them put the money as kanda inside the one pot. NRA don't look for one pot, they don't see. Eh? About Fiji self, they say yes. Why make them go for wait till the money reach this amount? Passive na government be they promise them, say, oh, no, we will pay una. Because it's a back on the ground below for government institution, the back on the pay them. It's if una no go deal with other government institution, then well, una not to una be. Yeah? I think they say the money there in one pot. Seriously, it's a full safe not turn and give government institution. Let not turn a number for the get bad name. Una safe go turn and give. It's a say let it square balance. Government say no. Let's take out the money. Government say they need to do business, they need square balance. Now that square balance EDSA be the able power. But it don't look come on bad for EDSA now. The candado melt inside the one pot, eh? And so it look like. No, not to the party in charge of EDSA. My left. Eh? And Tibedu say the impossible they in charge of the one pot back. They need for the ask and question. No. But the Minister of Finance, will they pay for road there? Now then they would ask her whose road there? You know able for tell we. Now in the pay, now in the sign check there. You know able tell we the road they make. Will make them go off. And the energy back. Salon problem na peninsula. Yes. Seriously. You go say they come in back. Salon problem na peninsula, yeah? And this was I be say it compounded. And now that agrees, yes. Inside that compounded meant the if na word. Na peninsula. And now you go to the kamita. You go around, if you take a circle, you take a square, triangle, any side. And then I exaggerate team at all. You meet the problem now. Each conjunction points the Salon. Salon will like you. Wale, you know. Yeah? Will like you. I like next day. It's different how someone can show love. 64 years old. Josephine Vincent said, this is not the help the country. Check my they actually that they control the one pot. Now they all the control on nine. About say for transparency reasons, EDSA for put out a comprehensive list of all the defaulters them. Hope NRA no, but me I don't tell EDSA. If it be say NRA owe there, now they meter them for go pool. The meter. They not sabi turn and give safe. Then they can hire me. They route the meter. Sunday net now they pull out. Money they can work now we not you know the. Yeah. We work extra for that. Government they owe government. Government they ask government for collect government. Government local government do not. John Permine throwing a John rest. Waiting John for do not for just eat. We'll go there back tomorrow. Now watch we get. Anna Salon. Where the problem there? Now like Peninsula. The problem a big problem business inside big problem business. Till meet back. Yeah, what could they do? They meet back. Triple A say, Tata.